Confess Fletch is about the titular Fletch, a former investigative journalist of some repute who was framed for a murder in connection to a case involving stolen patents he happens to be investigating. Confess Fletch is based on the book of the same name, feels like a classic old-fashioned movie in both good and bad ways. Its story is very traditional. It's a murder mystery whodunit to a certain extent, a classic detective story, with all the twists and turns and surprises you'd expect from such a thing. But this movie also has comedy and humour in it. A lot of the comedic moments are derived from Fletch being sarcastic and cheeky and a little bit of a dick. That means the humour won't be for everyone's taste. Sometimes it makes him a very unlikable character. He's a character who is playing with a lot of charm and charisma by Jon Hamm, but one that feels deliberately antagonistic towards everyone else in the movie, for unclear reasons. The movie story is also not the greatest. It's not bad by any means, but a movie about art theft isn't exactly the sexiest, juiciest of stories. The murder adds some excitement, and there are some hijinks and escapades added in too that amp things up, but the actual investigation side of things is a little dull, and sometimes things can become a little convoluted as well, especially when having to remember character names and little details. Overall, Confess Fletch feels like a movie that was made 30 years ago. Its humour and pacing and presentation are a little old-fashioned. Its story isn't always the most engaging thing ever, but Jon Hamm is good in the lead role, capturing attention and constantly coming out with interesting lines and expressions, whether they're funny or not.